Hi everyone, today I'm so excited to redraw my old childhood art, change up the pace and not worry so much about creating the perfect video or the perfect piece of work. Basically about having some fun, being spontaneous. Anyways, here's a sketchbook of when I was about 12 years old that I bought for $1.47. I definitely loved drawing cartoons that I was watching at the time. Not sure where this character is from. And then here's one of my favorite cartoons growing up, Doug with a bowling ball and of course the villain, which I can't remember his name, in the back peeking out from a tree. I still to this day hum the theme song sometimes when I'm waiting, and it goes do 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 do. And then I have this piece, which made me wonder what I was thinking as a little girl. I see a girl sitting on a rock or a mountaintop with a large flower in the center and petals floating around. Very fantasy-like, so maybe this is the start of me using my imagination and drawing from it, or maybe not. I'm thinking the story could be that she's a goddess of flowers and this is sort of her portrait. So I'm going to redraw this one since it's very interesting and maybe go off of that storyline. Oh, and I just noticed that she's wearing a t-shirt and pants, so maybe not a goddess and just a girl in a commercial for herbal essence or something like that. For those of you who are wondering, I'm using an iPad Pro Apple Pencil and the app is called Procreate. I'm still very new to this whole setup, but if I don't practice, then I won't really learn how to use it. So if you see me clicking the same options over and over again, or don't really understand what's going on, it's just me learning. As I start to redraw, I have to thank Wix for sponsoring this video and helping me build a gorgeous website, which I'll talk about later. For now, I just want to talk about how I've been feeling. So we're gonna pretend like we've gotten together to draw and chit chat type of thing, which I've never really done before, but I really enjoy watching other artists do the same because it makes me feel like I'm a part of their process, and plus I get to know the artist a little more in a very raw and natural way. So I'm planning on doing more of these based on how this video does. So if you enjoy this, leave a comment and share the video so that I know that you guys like it a lot. Ever since I started making videos and even in other projects, and maybe you guys know this about me already, but I am a planner for sure. I will plan out the final vision, the steps to accomplish that vision, and so forth, and I never feel confident enough to just create and share that. And recently I've been so uninspired and overwhelmed that I don't have the energy to go through the entire process of creating a masterpiece, quote unquote. So I've been ending up not creating any sort of final pieces at all, and I've kind of been struggling with figuring out what I want to share and what I don't want to share. I've been watching a lot of other artists, and I realized that even though I love to see their final product, I much more enjoyed their raw process and their real happenings, basically, and the thought and conversations that they have while they work. And that made me realize that the whole process is just as important as the final piece. So why hide a good chunk of that? Because that's the fun part, right? So with that said, I have this ridiculous fear of not producing a video that doesn't have gorgeous slow pans, close-up shots, a great voiceover, to the point, very concise, no pauses, a beautiful background, basically as if it was made in heaven, because my standards are ridiculously high. But sometimes, like I said before, I don't have the energy for that. But I still want to share my thoughts and my trials, and it's been this constant battle between wanting to share only the developed ideas versus just wanting to share for the sake of sharing, just like I tell you all the time, create for the sake of creating. And for me, I have to tell myself, just share it for the sake of sharing, because I want to include all of you in my entire process, my trials, all my errors, because there's nothing more grand than seeing someone succeed after seeing so much of their failures. And I know I am so excited when I see other artists just, post process photos and say, I'm trying this and it's not working. And then bam, like you see this gorgeous final piece of work. It just makes it that much more special. So in a way, This video is kind of like an introduction of the change that I want to make. Actually, more like an addition, because I still love to create beautiful videos with the slow pens and all that stuff and the thoughtful stories, but I also want to just share the real thoughts and just the real processes. So I want to do more of these challenges and maybe make up a few of my own. There is an idea that I want to do, and I will tell you guys about that later, and it will involve you if you want to be a part of it. So that is in the works, along with so many of the things that I am working on right now. I'm excited for that. And then I just want to create chit-chat videos with you, or maybe vlogs or something like that, where you can see my entire process, what I'm working on, and all that stuff. Oh, and as I was talking, I forgot to mention that I started out with pencil on the iPad, but I decided to go with ink instead. So if you saw that bit, that's what I was doing because I thought the ink would look a little better. So here is the final redraw, and here is the original. Honestly, it's okay. I'm not too good with people as I am with animals, since I've been practicing them a lot more. It's, I would say, maybe better than my original drawing, but I love my original drawing because it's a mystery to me what I was thinking, and that's what makes it special. So with this done, I'm really curious what it's gonna look like in pencil, which is what I originally started drawing with. And so I'm gonna do a redraw of this redraw, just do some shading and pencil coloring, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, going to add in a wash of color, and I think it's done. I definitely like this one a lot better, but I still need to work on drawing people. She looks so stiff and just unnatural, but I think it looks okay. So here is the redraw and the original redraw. So which one do you like better? As you guys are deciding that, I want to give you an update on my website. I've been working on my shop setup, retaking photos and such, and playing around with the Wix editor. You can check out my video called How to Build a Website if you want to see the whole process that went into updating my site, and if you want to build one of your own. If you are in the market for a website, or you're just curious about Wix, definitely check out the link in my description or go to the link on the screen. They are offering a free plan to get started, and if you want to upgrade to have a shop like I do, then you can do that afterwards. I know that I said this before, but I would highly recommend using Wix because of how beautiful their templates are and the fact that I could fully customize the templates to my own needs. So I can start out with a template and I could play around with that. So the final outcome actually doesn't even look like the template anymore, but it looks more like what I would envision. Also, keep in mind that since Wix is so customizable, you'll need to be mindful of keeping the body of your website within the guidelines, otherwise it'll look off from screen to screen. And it'll definitely take some practice, but once you get the hang of it, you'll have a beautiful, personalized, professional website that you created on your own, which is fantastic. Again, thank you Wix for sponsoring this video and allowing me to do what I love to do. You guys check out my website if you haven't, and join me on Instagram for updates. This video was seriously so much fun and so laid back to create. I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!